Oh, hey guys, sorry about that. It's just the big boss, Mr. Yamauchi, gave specific instructions that we need to put a load of grease on the slick tyres that are intended to use on the rally stages coming up. Should we get on with these final 8 lessons? Come on, let's do it.
All right. I said 1 and 2.
So in this video, I'm going to cover the final lessons from 41 to 48. And it mainly consists of slippy rally stages and a big race at the end. But permission to address the elephant in the room, the handling of these rally cars. I mean, it's not just me, is it? This is not realistic. I thought the only way to explain it is that they'd hard set slick tyres. But nope, I checked that and it's definitely set on dirt tyres. Anyway, it's not realistic, but it's a lot of fun, so let's get on with this. Okay, here we go for the final time on these lessons. Tip for lesson 41, mow the grass, dab the brakes and then turn in. Get out wide left, mowing the grass in order to reduce the angle of the corner. And don't turn too soon, else you'll corner too flat and hit the barrier. In fact, turn in when you get to the wooden fence. Tip for lesson 42, sidewaysy McSideways or not, which is in fact the key to this challenge. Very easy and a lot of fun with this car and this surface to go completely sideways around both corners. But the weird way they've done the physics in these rally stages means you won't scrub off much speed when you're doing sideways skidding, and you're just delaying the main objective, which is to progress forward in the least amount of time. Tip for lesson 43, much more grip to be found on the rutted dirt on the inner apex of each corner. Hug the inner apex of the first 2 corners at low speed and don't give it full power until you can get back out straight. Tip for lesson 44, rough dirt zigzag turns. Try to visualise a Z path placed on top of these 2 consecutive corners. The sequence needed is power straight, brake, turn in, hugging the rough dirt on the inner curve. Power straight, brake, turn in, hugging the rough dirt on the inner curve. Power straight, finish. Tip for lesson 45, bare minimum of sideways drift. Like all of these rally stages, you're just wasting time for every second that you're going sideways. Use straight line braking to reduce your speed down to low so you spend the minimum amount of time in each corner, and come out the other side straight so you can get the power down hard. Tip for lesson 46, green grass cornering. Use the same approach as all the previous lessons, but this one's good in that you've got a green grass visual aid on the boundary that you need to stay inside in order to get fast, tight cornering. Tip for lesson 47, hold 50% power as you approach the start line, wait a little bit, and then you need to do combined oscillation of the turning right and the accelerator to drift round to the finish. Getting 2,000 points for gold is easy even with a below average technique, but if you want to get above 3,500 points then you need to put in a more impressive drift. And if you're not familiar with the scoring rules of drifting, then it's a combination of maximising oversteer while maintaining speed and staying as close to the inner apex of the curve as possible. But if you're struggling to do on and off turning and on and off accelerator at the same time, then just hold 50% power and focus on the turning and you can get pretty much the same score. But hey, it's not as stylish. And finally, tip for lesson 48. Crikey, I'm getting a bit emotional here. Every corner counts. If you're thinking you can perfect a couple of corners and go easy on the rest, then you're going to be very disappointed when you get to the finish line and find you've got a silver or bronze. You've got to nail every corner like you did in the previous lessons. I'd say you need at least 80% perfection on every turn in order to get gold. And if you haven't worked it out already, then I'd say that this challenge is a mixture of the skills learnt in lesson 35, lesson 19, lesson 21, lesson 14, lesson 32, and lesson 15. Oh, and for me, I find it easier if you turn the traction control system down to 2, which lets you drive a bit harder. So there we have it, 48 tips in total to help you get easy goals and strong times to beat your friends in the Gran Turismo Sports driving school. Please give me a like if that helped you to get your times down or you found it just generally entertaining. And hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified about more of my videos coming soon. I haven't decided yet whether to do a video series of the mission challenges, so leave me a comment below telling me if you're struggling with those, whether you need any more tips, or whether you just want to see me put in some great times. So until next time folks, you know what's coming. Happy racing!